Hey, welcome YouTubers. I'm going to talk to you today about something that's very, very important. I'm going to talk to you about how to deal with blind and visually impaired people. See, when somebody sees, when most people see a person that's blind or visually impaired, they see the eyes, they assume they can't do anything. They assume they're simple, and they assume all kinds of stuff, they assume they're slow. But just because you have eye problems, it doesn't mean you can't do anything, you know? Yes, I understand sometimes. I mean, there are some stuff that you can't do when you have eye problems. But when you have see 2020, there are also a lot of stuff you can't do. Um, so I'm going to give you some tips on how to treat a blind or visually impaired person. The first thing, when you see a blind or visually impaired person, you don't come up to them and just grab them and say, "You need help, you need help, you need help." I've had people do it to me before. I hate that. It's annoying. They come up to me and they just grab me, like I was fixing to fall or something. You need help, you need help, you need to help, I mean, all that made me mad, I mean, I'm thinking if I need help, I ask for it, if I need help, I ask for it, So that's another thing you don't do, like I say. So when you see someone that's blind or visually impaired, you don't just grab them. If you want to help, you ask them. You ask them in a polite way, "Can I help you? Do you need any help?" And if they say no, you respect that. You go on and do your own business. The second thing you don't do to a blind or visually impaired person is, like I say, you don't assume they can't do nothing. You don't judge their eyes. You don't assume they can't do nothing. A third thing you don't do to a blind or visually impaired person, you don't, like if they tell you that they have eye problems, you don't hold your hands up and say, "How many fingers am I holding up? How many fingers am I holding up? Can you see if I'm holding 4 up, or can you see if I'm holding 5 up? How many fingers am I holding up?" You don't do that to a blind person either. The fourth one is we as visually impaired people and we as blind people like to be treated like normal people. We don't like to be treated like little kids. Like, like I told you in my first YouTube video, some people don't think blind and visually impaired people have no business walking around town. They don't think they have no business walking around town because they think they're going to run into something that they think they're going to hurt, I mean, a sighted person walking around town, they can get hurt just like a blind person can, I mean. But, yeah, the fourth thing is you don't assume that a blind person or visually impaired person can't walk around and can't cross streets because of their eyes. You don't assume that. Blind people and visually impaired people can have lives too. They can have lives too, all my life growing up, I've had people try to treat me like a baby. And then, like I said, when I'd see me in the store or something, they'd freak out and they'd just want to grab me and, "Oh, you need help, baby? You need help?" I'm like, get the heck, I'm thinking, get the heck off of me. I try to be nice about it, I mean, but man, I mean, I don't mind people helping me, but if I need help, I'm thinking I'm going to ask for help, If I need help, I'm going to ask for help. I'm not proud, I mean, I'm not proud, I mean, Fifth thing, another thing I don't do to a blind person, fifth thing, blind people have a mind of their own. Like I've had this happen to me before, like when I was in a restaurant with my mom, they would ask me, the waitress or waiter would ask me, "What does she want to eat? What does she want to eat?" And I'm thinking, "Hello, dude, I'm sitting right here. Hello, dude. You asking my mom what I want to eat? I'm sitting right here. Hello, dude." That's the fifth thing you don't do. Um, you know, and I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really around a lot of blind people or visually impaired people. There's not too many blind or visually impaired people in Tyler. There's not, There really isn't, So I guess, like I said, I guess a lot of people, when they see someone that's blind or when they see someone that's visually impaired, they just don't know how to deal with them. They don't, I guess. I guess they just don't know what to do. But that's why I'm here to teach you and to tell you what not to do to a blind person or a visually impaired person, You treat them with respect, just like a sighted person wants to be treated with respect. Like I said, I understand there's a lot of things that blind and visually impaired people can't do, but there's a lot of things that sighted person people can't do either. And the seventh thing you don't do either is I've never had this happen to me before, but somebody assumes when I guess I kind of sort of have had to me, kind of sort of. When somebody assumes that you have eye problems, they think you have a hearing problem too. So yeah, I've had this happen to me before. People, they'll talk to you like real loud. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? They'll talk to you real loud. Or another thing that would tick me off is they talk about you right in front of you, assume that you can't hear. That's another thing that ticks me off. They talk about me right in front of me, and they assume that they do it on purpose because they assume that I can't hear. So and like I said, that's why I'm giving you all these tips, because I figured, you guys probably don't know. That's why I'm trying to help y'all out. Because most people just don't know. I guess they just don't know how to deal with a person that's vision impaired, or they don't know how to deal with a person that's blind. They don't know. That's why I'm trying to help you out and give you these tips. And like I say, and it's how I cross streets is I use a cane. We have different ways of crossing streets and doing stuff. Now, when I walk somewhere, I do like to be on a sidewalk because it's more safer, So, I do like to go on the sidewalk because it's not too safe. It's not really too safe for anybody to walk on the road, really. Especially if you're in the city, So I wouldn't assume anybody to walk on the side of the road, unless they really, really had to, And like I said, I use my cane and I cross at the intersection, Now, a lot of side people, when they cross, they jaywalk, they just walk right in the middle, but I don't have the vision to do that. I can't do that, And my luck, if I did that, I'd be the first one to get caught in a heartbeat, so I wouldn't get by with it anyways. If I did see 20/20, if I did see 20/20, if I did jaywalk, the cops, they'd be the first one to catch me in a heartbeat, so I wouldn't even dare do it, Even now, I wouldn't dare do it, Because I know, just a shadow of a doubt, I know I'd be the first one to get a ticket, I know I'd be the first one to get caught, so I would never try jaywalking, I would never try doing that, But first, it's against the law anyways, But, like I said, I've been blind all my life. I'm 35, All my life I've been blind. I was born with glaucoma. And I have cornea problems too, And I have two sisters that have eye problems. Their eye problems ain't near as bad as mine. Now my dad, he's got eye problems too. He's legally blind, not me. Me and my dad, we're both legally blind. But our eyes are still totally different though, because I have the cornea problems and he don't. Ours is just different in different ways, Another thing people need to learn about blind people, just because you have 2 or 3 people that have eye problems that are legally blind, it doesn't mean their eyes are the same. I've known some people that are blind. They're vision impaired. They see better when it's dark. Now me, I see better when it's light. When I have light. But some people, that are vision impaired, they see better when it's dark. So everybody's vision is different. Trying to think if there's anything else I forgot that you don't do to a blind person. Trying to think if there's anything else. Trying to think if I covered everything. Another thing too. I think this might be the 9th. I might have forgot what number on it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the best YouTubers. Like I said, I just started doing this, so if I make any mistakes, it's okay, because like I say, it's my first couple of YouTube deals. I have a long ways to go. Before I get better. But anyways, another thing due to a blind person or a vision impaired or legally blind person, you don't say. I've had people do this to me before. Oh, there's that blind girl. There's that blind girl. I see that blind girl over there. That's another thing you don't do. And the 10th thing, I don't mind people asking about my eyes. I don't mind it, but I think they need to get to know me better before they just start asking about my eyes. I think a lot of reasons people want to ask about your eyes, a lot of times when they don't know you, I think a lot of they just want to be nosy. I don't know why I have a lot of people doing that. They don't even know me, but yet they want to start asking about my eyes, and they want to start talking about my eyes. And like I said, a lot of it, they just want to be nosy. That's a lot of it. They just want to be nosy. I don't see nothing wrong with asking a blind or vision impaired person about their eyes. There's nothing wrong with that. But wait till you get to know them better. Wait till you get to know them better. Don't pop out and make that the first question. Get to know them better first. Then you can talk to them about the eyes. And if they don't want to talk about it, respect that. Respect that. Because Because I've asked people questions before and they didn't want to talk about it. Well, I respected that, I mean, So that's another thing you do, You don't ask about their eyes when you don't really even know them that well, Just so you can be nosy, Eye problems is a real serious deal, I don't need people asking me about my eyes just so they can be nosy, I mean, if they're gonna ask me about my eyes, I think they need to be more serious about it, I mean, because people don't really realize how serious eye problems are. They don't really realize how serious it is. So, I think when somebody asks a question about that, I think they need to be more serious about it. I mean, and like I said, we all take things for granted. I know we all do. I mean, that's pretty normal. We shouldn't do it. I try not to take things for granted, but we do though. We all take things for granted. I mean, we all certainly do. I mean, so that's one thing I can't tell y'all not to do. I can't tell y'all not to take your eyes for granted, because we all take stuff for granted. We all do. I mean, we all certainly do take things for granted. I just think people need to be more serious about it when they ask questions about my eyes. I mean, I don't think they need to do it so they can be nosy. I mean, and not everybody that has asked about my eyes. I'm not saying they're trying to be nosy. I'm not saying that. Some people have asked, they were just trying to be nosy, and some people have asked and I guess they were just wondering. I don't know why you'd ask when you don't even know them. When I run someone that has a disability problem or a handicap problem, I never ask them what's wrong with them. Not until I get to know them better. But yeah, so some of the people, like I say, they're just being nosy, and some of the people, I guess they just really did care. So I'm not saying everybody was trying to be nosy, but you just don't. That's just not a question you ask a blind or visually impaired person until you get to know them better. I mean, because some stuff in life we just don't have to really know everything. We don't have to know everything, really. I mean, and the 10th. I think I might be on the 10th number. I can't remember if it's the 10th or 11th. But anyways, the other thing is try to be understanding about blind people or vision impaired. Try to be understanding about them. When they talk to you about something, don't assume that you just know everything. Don't assume that you just know everything. Try to be understanding about blind people. So, because when somebody hasn't walked through their shoes, they can't really assume that they know everything when they haven't walked through their shoes. I mean, like I've had so many people tell me stuff about what I could and couldn't do. And I'm thinking, don't start saying stuff when you haven't walked through my shoes. I mean, and don't tell me that I need to be independent when you haven't walked in my shoes. First of all, you need to walk in my shoes, and then you can tell me that I need to be independent. So I'm just here to teach y'all. I was just here to teach y'all. Try to give you some tips on how to treat a blind or legally blind person. I'm just trying to help you better. So you can get further in life. With people. Because if you act that way in the blind world, you're not going to get too far in the blind world if you act like that. Blind people aren't going to want to be around you. Like I said, if you're going to grab someone, if you're going to grab them every time you see them, like they're fixing to die or something, and if you, just treat them like a baby, just trying to help you in the future, So, thumbs up if you like this video, or you can comment down if you want to. So, I hope you enjoyed my video, and I am sorry that I haven't been able to leave too many videos because I've just been having a hard time. I've been trying to think what to talk about. I've been trying to, this is my first time doing this. And I don't really have a camera right now. All I have is my iPad and my cell phone. And I think the camera does so much better. I think, so I just, like I said, I just start off the bottom. I don't really have a camera or anything, My nephew, he's been doing YouTube for a while, and he's got a camera and stuff, so he's more prepared for this stuff. So he does a lot better job because he's got a camera and stuff. He's more prepared. So I'm not really that much prepared because I just started out, But anyways, thumbs up if you like this. Thumbs up if you like this YouTube video, and I will be looking forward to sending you some more YouTube videos.